On July 31st, I was blessed with the opportunity to have an actual in person graduation. Like we all know, COVID 19 has impacted many people's lives, but mine had actually been going very well until a few days after such a rewarding day. On August 5th, 2020, one of the worst things to ever happen to me. Like I mentioned earlier, I had a graduation, so the love, gifts, and cash were rolling in back to back. I received a lot of money that I had forgotten to leave home or put into the bank. So one day, a friend and I went to Hamilton Place Mall in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Our day was going better than expected. We went and tried on shoes, bought clothes, and we even stopped for cookies. As the time approached for the mall to close, we were making our way towards the exit and rallying on about how awesome of a day we had. As we continued walking, we noticed a pair of shoes I had been wanting for a very long time was back in stock. Excitedly, I rushed into the store, asked for my size, and put them onto the counter. At this point, I felt like I was in heaven on earth. Once my shoes were bagged and ready to go, we left the store and we were only footsteps from the exit doors before we heard someone yell for us. We heard, "Hey ladies, do y'all want to make some money?" Nervously, I reacted with, "My money's in the car," hoping that'll make them forget about us and continue what they were doing. But instead, three tall African American men followed us to the car to play a game. Confused and scared, I asked the men what the game was, and they only replied with, "It's a way to double your money." I locked all of my belongings into the car except my purse, which indeed had all of my graduation money inside of it. The game included 3 caps and a tiny ball in which one man would mix the caps, and players would have to choose the correct cap the ball is under in order to win double the money. It cost $100 to enter, so of course, I was thinking this is straight bull crap. But then again, it was 3 men and 2 teenage girls in an almost empty parking lot, so I felt terrified. I played the game once or twice before I started to realize unusual things. One man was recording the entire thing while another was participating as a player, but not getting seriously upset when choosing the wrong cap. I asked one man a few times why he was recording, but I was ignored. I also asked the men if they were together and they said no. At this point, I had lost about $500. I started to feel extremely uncomfortable, so I told my friend that I was done and ready to go home. My friend insisted that she knew what she was doing and that she could win back my money. I trusted her with more of my money and she continued to bet. The amount of money I was losing continually increased and I started to panic. Each time she would lose money and tell me the next time that she for sure knew where the ball was. The last round she played was all of my money. I had lost a total of $2,200. I put all of my trust into her just for her to let me down. The 3 men all fled the team together after claiming they didn't know each other. I cried and cried, hoping that it was all only a dream. But it wasn't. I was heading off to college just a few weeks after, almost empty-handed. Turns out, the game called Caps is a popular scam that individuals get tricked into playing every day. There's no way to win it because in the end, the ball isn't under any of the caps. It's under their finger, which means no matter what cap you choose, you'll only be right when they want you to think you're good at the game. So you'll continue to play. I couldn't believe men who, like my own brothers, would do such a bad thing to such innocent girls.